Well, just to show you how fast things change on a day like this, we have a tornado warning for Shenandoah and Hardee counties. It's straddling across right now. You can see here, if we pause it, you can see the development of the system and how quickly it's changed. We're going to keep an eye on this here over the next few minutes to make sure nothing comes down. It is radar confirmed, so that means there is rotation in that system. So we've got our velocity here. You've got your velocity couplet here, this red on the right, this green on the left, showing you that rotation. And it's something that we expected, an isolated tornado for the day, especially with a system like this. But, you know, sometimes it happens the way you don't expect it as it comes in, right as it comes in. So we're keeping an eye on this system. Let me take that lightning off. It's a bit distracting. Again, this is for Shenandoah County, northern central Shenandoah County, and northern central Hardee counties right there. As this moves through, it's likely to continue as it is. Let's add this to the last hour so it's not too fast. This is one of those systems where it's on its own, so it doesn't have a whole lot to really inhibit the development of the system. So it's almost taking that supercell shape where you see on your textbooks that many of us have seen. You've got your outflow up here, you've got your inflow boundary right here where you've got that hook almost, and likely this thing could be spinning up something right now. So we're not quite sure if it's on the ground right now. We don't have confirmation for that yet, but based on the rotation on the radar, we are pretty confident that this has tornadic potential. So let me go ahead and put on our severe alerts here so we can see that. There we go. It's kind of hidden by the reflectivity there, but it is until 6:30 this evening, so 7 more minutes depending on what the system does. Sometimes they'll extend it if it continues to grow, continues to maintain that strength. Sometimes they'll go ahead and cancel it, but based on this looks like a pretty healthy supercell. And again, it is kind of on its own here. You can see most of our supercells, or most of our cells rather, are further to the north, and this one is on its own. It's able to sustain a lot of this growth, and you can see that hook starting to grow. So this is one that could put down a tornado with this system. So what that means is if you're downstream, that means you want to make sure you are in your safe space and you find that safe space. I'm going to roll this back just so you can actually see the warning a little bit better. So again, that's straddling Shenandoah and Hardee counties. And so again, what that means is when you got that tornado warning, that means a tornado is imminent. It's no longer a watch. It's no longer it may happen. It's likely to touch down. So what's that mean? Well, if you're in this warning box, this polygon here, that means you need to find your safe space, your most interior portion of your house. You want to make sure you've got your closed-toe shoes, you've got your phone charged up and everything, a flashlight just in case. This is one of those times where you definitely want to make sure you're heeding the warnings here. You want to go ahead and stay in your safe space if you're in this polygon. Let me see if I can pull up who is exactly in this warning, because it's straddling the counties, but it doesn't help if you can't see the names of the towns there. So it's coming up on the bottom of Frederick County there. So Sweedland, Criders, Bergton, even close up in there. Bergton is a little bit outside of that warning box, but you are downstream. You're going to want to make sure you're in that cover space as well. Fort Siebert, it's a lot of mountain terrain out there. So mainly Malam, Miles, Sweedland, Bergton, even Criders in those areas, or in this warning box here. It's really straddling the West Virginia border almost perfectly as it's pushing through the area. So again, we've got this tornado warning to reiterate. And again, this is a southern storm. The cell is pretty much the southernmost cell in this line right here. So it doesn't have much to inhibit its growth. So I would be pretty confident in saying that this could drop a tornado here in the next few minutes. So definitely make sure you're in that interior room of your house. And this isn't to scare you. This is to make sure you stay safe. You don't want to be scared. You want to be aware. So interior room of the house, closed-toe shoes, just in case you have to leave the house and walk through some debris like that. Maybe a helmet. You want to make sure you protect your head and neck at all times when this thing moves through. And of course, your bottled water, your phone charged up, a flashlight, things like that. Let's check out this velocity one more time. Excuse me. So this is more north of Basie. I'm sorry. I was saying Criders. We are further up. So yeah, so not in Rockingham County, further north, again in Shenandoah and Hardy County, north of Basie. So that's more Rockland, Jerome, Perry. We're more getting close to Star Tannery. Wardensville is getting close up there as well. So disregard the Rockingham County towns. We are definitely further north, straddling Shenandoah and Hardy County. It's been a long day. It's been a long day watching these storms, so you make some mistakes sometimes. But I want to make sure that is clear. It's not Rockingham County. It's again Shenandoah and Hardy County as well. Connickville, Columbia Furnace, along and west of Route 42 and back road as well. You're under the gun for this system. Let's bring that reflectivity back up one more time. There we go. And again, take off the lightning. So this is developing a pretty healthy hook echo right here. This hook that develops, that shows your inflow and that shows where your rotation is. Likely seeing this ball right here would be our tornado if it were on the ground. It's definitely something you're wanting to watch out for. Let's throw that warning back on and make sure we don't lose it. There we go. So tornado warning still going. It's until 6:30. We'll see if they let it expire or if they expand it or extend it rather into the next few minutes here. Again, this is running along Van Buren Road as well as another spot out there. Very pretty strong hail core in the middle. That purple is dropping some hail, heavy rain with this system, and a lot of wind as well. So not only you have the tornado to deal with, the rotation to deal with, but something you want to watch out for is even if you're not in the path of the tornado itself in this system, you want to watch out for those winds as well. When you have a thunderstorm warning like this, it does have the potential for those 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So we'll pull up the thunderstorm warning here as well. Yep, so they just added another tornado warning, extended that, and let's see, pull that up. So that's a severe thunderstorm warning. Okay, excuse me. That's a severe thunderstorm warning right there. Let's go ahead and take these off the screen. So they're both, you had your severe thunderstorm warning is for until 6:30 tonight as well. And again, that's for the winds that can come with the system, not just the rotation of the tornado itself, the 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and the hail that can move along with the system. Let's pull that information back up. So this is that severe thunderstorm warning, the wind speed, 60-mile-an-hour gusts, and the hail as well until this evening at 6:30. So just in a few minutes, we'll see if they want to extend it, but it looks like they might extend it just a little bit because it is maintaining its structure to a decent amount. So let's get a radar loop going of the past. Yep, see, there it is. There's the next extension there. Let's get the radar loop here for the past hour. You can see the motion of this system as it's rolled on through. So that's the severe thunderstorm warning extension. The good news is they have lifted the tornado warning. They've allowed the tornado warning itself to expire. So we'll stay on the air here just for the next 5-10 minutes as this pushes on through, as it is that severe thunderstorm warning. It looks like it is going to be slowly falling apart, at least losing that rotation that we saw just a minute ago as that was a tornado warning. But I would still say, because this is a pretty strong line of storms reaching all the way past into Maryland and even into Pennsylvania, if you're in the path of these storms, I mean, I would still go to your safe space. These are storms that are bringing winds 60-plus-mile-an-hour gusts. Again, that hail as well, and really the possibility for a tornado. We saw that rotation just pop up earlier in the broadcast, and something we want to make sure we confirm if that tornado fell down